I'm sorry. I'm back. I think my laptop just shut down. I'm not so sure what is the problem. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, John, we can hear you.
Yes, John, you're audible.
Let me just continue from where I left. Okay, can you see my slide?
Yes.
Are you able to see my slide?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. All right, so this is the page that we stopped just now, right? So for the account registration, okay, once you tap on sign up, it will ask you for your email. So just make sure you input a valid email, and thereafter you need a verification code. To get a verification code, just click the send. All right, click the send, and then you will be able to receive. They will send you a verification code to the email that you have registered, and use that code and enter it over here. All right, and thereafter, please key in your login password and confirm your password. And thereafter, right, you see that you need an invitation code. So please get back to the person, okay, who invited you tonight, because you need the invitation code. So everyone need an invitation code. This is compulsory, all right? So if you've been invited by me, probably I've already given you the invitation code. If you've been invited by someone else, please do get back to them, okay? Because we want to be honorable as a team, all right? So this is important for the growth of our team. Now, once you have done that, right, just make sure you click I have read the service agreement and user policy. Just click the column there. And then finally, you have to click the register button. So once you have done this, right, once you have done this, I've officially now actually just registered an account. That's all, okay? So the next process is basically for you to deposit, all right, to deposit. So what are you going to deposit into this account? You're going to transfer $120. All right, now over here, right, we are using USDT only. All right, we are not using Bitcoins and so on. Everything will be in USDT. So the trading pair will be paired with the USDT. So if the robot is trading Bitcoin against USDT. If the robot is trading Ethereum, is against USDT. So everything that you're going to earn later will be in USDT in your Binance account. Please understand that, all right? So I think that will be much better because it's a stable coin. So there is not much, okay, in terms of the volatilities and so on. Now, so you need to transfer 120 from your Binance wallet. So that's the reason why you need to have a Binance wallet. Make sure you have a Binance wallet and make sure you register for the Binance wallet, okay? Now, if you want to know how to do that, get to my YouTube channel at Wealth Makers Alliance. There are detailed, okay, step by step being explained how to actually sign up for an account and also how to fund this account so that you will have the USDT, right? So once you have the USDT, all right, what you need to do is to transfer that 120 to Royal Q. Now, before we do that, right, just make sure you understand this red banner here. All right, this red banner means caution point. Now, the USDT transaction must be using TRC20 network protocol. This is a Tron network. Now, if you're using Binance, don't worry, all right? This Binance will automatically detect the network. All right, so there is no issue. So when you're sending USDT to Royal Q, Binance will automatically detect it. Now, the fuel cost, okay, please understand, once you reach $10, the system will notify you to recharge or top up. So every time the trading going on, there will be a fuel, okay, fuel fees or fuel cost taking place. That's a small insignificant fees. I will explain to you later how the fees is calculated, right? So once from $20, it reaches $10, the system will notify you saying that it remind you, okay, notifying you to charge, all right, or top up. Now, you don't have to do at that moment, okay? But if you fail to top up until it is less than $2, the robot will stop trading. Can you see that? So the fuel cost here is basically like you have a vehicle, you have a car, you are driving your car. As more distance you take, the more fuel that is required. All right. So the more trading that you are doing, the more bigger packages you have, the fuel cost is different compared to those who have $100 comparing with $1,000. Okay, so it's completely different, which I will share with you later on. So How to deposit, okay? How to do this? Let me explain to you. So you can see over here, right? The first thing is that once you have already signed up for the account and you get into the into your apps, okay? Into your apps, in your front page, you will see Mine. So you have to tap on the Mine. The moment you tap on the Mine, you will see, okay, an asset column there. Click on the asset column. So once you click on the asset column, you will see a deposit button. Click on the deposit button, and thereafter you will see the QR code. So that's all. So if you have the Binance in your tablet or in your phone, you can actually scan those QR code. But if you don't have, you're using the same device, just copy. All right, copy this address to your Binance. All right, from Binance, then you send the $120 over here. All right, now let me quickly get to Binance and show you how that works. All right, so before we get to Binance, let me also get to this Royal Q app. So this is the Royal Q app over here. You can see, all right, the Royal Q app. So we need to tap on the Mine. So you tap on the Mine, you will see an asset over there. Click on the asset, and then you click on the deposit. And this is the TRC20 address. So copy this link, just click copy, all right? And then you get into Binance. All right, let's go to Binance. So in Binance, right, please make sure, right, you get into your, what you can do, get into your fiat and spot wallet. So what you're going to do now, make sure you already have your USDT here. Okay, so when you want to buy, let's say for example, right, I have a friend of mine here from India. So he wants to buy USDT. He's going to buy with an Indian rupees. So if you are in Malaysia, you're going to buy with Malaysia ringgit. Now you can also buy, okay, with Bitcoin, okay, all right. If you have Bitcoin, you send your Bitcoin to Binance, and then you can just convert your Bitcoin. You can see over here, right? Bitcoin, you just convert. There's a convert here. Click the convert. All right. When you click the convert, you can actually convert your Bitcoin to USDT straight. You don't have to trade. All right. You can convert your Bitcoin straight to USDT using Binance. So Binance is so versatile. All right. So now let's say, right, you already have the USDT. So let's get back into my fiat. So once I have my USDT, I need to withdraw. Click withdraw, and then you select USDT. All right, go and look for USDT. And thereafter, you're going to put in the address. So this is the address I've copied from my Tron. Can you see that? So this is the Royal Q address. So once you put the address, the Binance will automatically detect it is a TRC20 protocol. And then you just put in the amount, 120. If you put 120, there is a $1 fee charged by Binance. So probably you want to put 120. All right, now don't worry about this. Even if you put 120, right? 120, nothing to worry, okay? So you still have $19 for the fuel cost, which is sufficient, okay? Because the robot will continue to use until $10, then it will remind you, okay? And once it reaches $2, then the robot will stop working. So make sure that, okay, make sure the robot doesn't reach $2, okay? Make sure you are topping up the USDT that is required. So this is a simple process. So once you click the withdraw, I think it will take you less than 10 minutes, okay? Less than 10 minutes, you will be able to see, all right, in this, okay, in your asset, you'll be able to see the total amount should have arrived there, all right? So that's basically on the deposit, okay, on the deposit. Let's continue. Now, once you have done that, so two processes done, right? Two steps. One is the sign up. Second is the deposit. Now, the third step is to activate your account. So how do we do the activation? Very simple, straightforward. So for the activation, you need to do the same thing. Click your Mine, okay? Click Mine on your browser. And thereafter, you will see at the top, okay, where there is a VIP there, you will see at the top there, activation. So you just have to click the activation. And thereafter, right, you tap on activate. So once you tap on activate, all right, $100 will be deducted automatically for the subscription fees. Remaining $20 will remain in your asset because that will be used for the fuel fee later on. All right, so that's all, simple as that. So once you have activated, okay, then only your upline or your sponsor will receive the referral bonus, right? Or we call this a direct push reward, which is 30% from that $100. Can you see that? So that $100, the company will actually share the profit. okay, the company will give 30 to 70% from that $100. Later, I will explain to you how that works. So that's the third step. So the first step is sign up. The second step is deposit. The third step is activation. Now, let's go to the final step for the process one. So the final step will be API integration. All right, API integration. So this is a simple step. Let me just go through with you how to do that. But this is a very, very important step. Okay. Now at this point, okay, your Binance and your RoyalQ account is open at the same time. Make sure it is open. All right. So what you need to do, get to your RoyalQ and click home. All right. You click home and then you will see at the top there API binding. All right. So click on API binding. And thereafter, you will see, all right, you will see Binance and also Huobi banner. Now, you will see both of them mentioned unbound. So what you need to do, we're going to use Binance. Click Binance, all right? Click Binance. And once you click Binance, okay, you will be able to see this situation, okay? You can see here, Binance binding. It will ask you for the API and the secret key, all right? So where do you get the API and the secret key? From Binance. All right, that's the reason why you need to open Binance at the same time. All right, so you open Binance now. Now, if you look, right, what we need to do is copy the API key from Binance and paste it in your RoyalQ, and then copy the secret key from Binance and paste it in your RoyalQ. That's all. All right, that's all. Now, let me show you where to get this. Okay, where do you get the API secret key in Binance? All right, let me show you that. So let's go to Binance. So in Binance, all right, all that you need to do, look for this avatar, okay, this icon avatar up there. And once you click on the avatar, you will see API management. Now, I am using browser, okay, I like to use browser. I'm not using a tablet. If you're using tablet, then you are going to use the apps. If you're using the apps, please make sure, okay, that you have actually changed from Binance Lite to Binance Pro. Once you change, okay, just change, that's free of charge, okay, just change that. Once you have actually changed to Binance Pro, in your dashboard, you will see menu. Click the menu and then you will see API management. Okay, that is if you are using the apps, okay? But I'm not using the apps here. I'm using the browser, so it's easier for me. So look for the API management. Click the API management. So once you click the API management, you can see here, right? They say create API. So before you create, please label it. Please put a name for that. So let's say you're going to put RoyalQ. All right, put a RoyalQ, and now you create API. Now, when you click create API, now look at what happened. There are 3 layers of security in Binance. So that's the reason why Binance is so secure, okay? Because there's a #1 global exchange. They have to make sure they are the role model, right? So there are 3 security here. One is the email verification. And then we got the phone verification, and then we have the Google Authenticator verification. So make sure you do all the 3 verification. So once you have done that, all right, once you have done that, you will then be able to see your API, okay, your API list over there. Now, let me just quickly get to this API. All right. All right, so you can see here, right? So once you have done that, you have labeled that, you will be able to see the API over here. All right, and let me just quickly get back to the slides so that I can refer that easily for you so that you know where we are now. So now what you need to do is to copy the secret key, right? Copy the secret key and the API key, all right? Make sure you do the right thing. So let's get back to Binance. So over here, right, you'll be able to see the API key. You just need to copy that and you will be able to see the secret key. My secret key is hidden now for privacy reason, all right? So you can't copy my secret key. So you have to just copy the API and the secret key. So once you have done that, right, let's just get back. You copy to your RoyalQ, okay? Once you have done that, the next step, okay, this is a new requirement which started last week, 25th of June, where you have to click edit restriction, all right? Click edit restriction, and then you have to enable spot and margin trading. So let me just show you that quickly. So we get back to our Binance over here. See that edit restriction. Now in edit restriction, if you look earlier, right, this will be disabled. So you have to enable it. Okay, you have to enable it to allow the robot to actually do the spot trading. But you can also see, right, enable withdrawal is restricted. So which simply means the robot will not be able to do any kind of withdrawal or interfere with your spot wallet. So that is the reason why your fund, okay, is 100% secure in your own Binance wallet. Can you see that? So once you have clicked, okay, enable spot, make sure you save it. Click save. All right, that is it. All right, once that is done, you will see that there's a tick over there. It is already saved. Okay, so this is a very, very important information, okay, because people always ask question, right? Can the robot actually tap on your fund and so on? No, the robot is not allowed because it is restricted. Okay, so that's the reason why this API, okay, is so important. Now let's get back. All right, so once you have done that, the next process, okay, you can see over here, the next process, you need a verification code. Again, okay, you need now do a verification for the robot. Same thing, just click send, and then you will receive a verification and key in that verification code. And thereafter, just tick, okay, just tick on this column that you have read the risk and notice carefully. And then you have to tap the bind, okay, and now you have successfully bind your Royal Q robot with your Binance account. So we have completed all the 4 steps. Okay, the first step is sign up, the second step is deposit, the third step is activation, and the fourth step is to bind. All right, so that's the total process, is it? And now you are ready for trading. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so don't worry, all right, I'll pass you the video so that you can go through step by step. Okay, this is so important. So this is the only, okay, tedious process for any new member, for anyone you are introducing. This is the only tedious process. But with the video, all right, if they watch the video, it shouldn't be difficult. They can follow through. All right, now, before I proceed to the next step, let me just stop here. Okay, if you have any questions, all right, that you want to clarify and so on, please do. Okay, please do ask at this moment before we proceed. Yes, anyone? Are we good so far? Yes, Peter.
Yes, John.
Yes, Arjun. Yep. Any question? Everybody good, right? So no question means
no question so far, John. It's like understandable.
Okay, great. Okay, so if there's no question, okay, let's proceed to the next step. Okay, now this is the most exciting part of it. Now we're going to learn how to trade. All right, so we're going to allow the robot to actually do the trading order placement, and here I'm going to explain to you the robot parameters, the currency trading setting, the replenishment plan, the wallet management, and so on. So you have to watch this very, very attentively. Okay, now for the trading order placement, how to do the trading order placement, okay? Now to do the trading order placement, the first thing you need to do is to actually tap on quantify. All right, quantify, and in some phone, right, you will see quantitative. All right, so it's either one, either quantify or quantitative, just tap on that. And thereafter, you will be able, it will bring you to the next page, okay? In the next page, you will see at the top there, Binance and Huobi. We only bind with Binance. So make sure you are on Binance, and then you will be able to see close to 70 pairs, okay? 70 pairs of all those coins will be there. Now, sometimes, right, you will see, please understand, you can see here, right, orange. There will be an orange. Let me just get back to the Royal Q to show you exactly on that. All right, so if you click over here, all right, quantify, so you can see all the coin. Now, you must be able to see the orange. These are the orange, okay? These are all the coin that has been voted. And you also must be able to see orange and also black, okay? Some coins are in orange, some coins are in black. Now, if you are not able to see the orange coin, okay, don't worry. Just get to mine and please enable professional edition. All right? You just have to answer some question. Just make sure all the question being given there. Just select all the green one, okay? This is the easiest test. Just select all the green one, and then you will be converted to the professional edition. So the moment you use the professional edition, okay, you will be able to see all the all the orange pair too. Okay, so this is where you find all the 70 pairs over here. Okay. So now please understand, all right? The next process is to select the pair. So how to select the pair, which pair to select, I will show you very shortly. We will do some hands-on together. So, but the caution point is this: before you even start to select the coin is your wallet management. All right. So this is where I'm going to cover with you the wallet management strategy before we proceed to even selecting the coin. This is so important. So now when we talk about the wallet management strategy, there are three different strategies you can choose. All right. You can choose the low risk, which is 10-40-50 rule, the medium risk 20-60-20 rule, and the high risk, which is 15-60-25 rule. Now, please understand, right? This wallet management strategy was designed by myself. This is not company's strategy, right? Company have their defaulted strategy, but I may not advise you to use that defaulted strategy. All right, there's a reason why I will explain to you, but you need a proper wallet management strategy so you can choose either three of these. Now, let's go through the first. Okay, so if you are beginners, I would advise you probably look into the low risk first before you even move further up into the medium and the high risk. Now, the more fun you have, all right, the more fun you have and you understand the wallet management strategy, you can then go up the higher risk. The higher the risk, definitely the higher the reward. Please understand that, okay? Now, let's look into the first wallet management strategy, which is the low risk. Now, I'm going to use $1,000 in my spot wallet, okay? This is my trading fund. Some of you may call this as a capital, but I don't want to refer this as a capital. I will refer this as a trading fund, all right? So let's say I come today, I already activated my account. I have a few costs ready, and I have $1,000 in my Binance spot wallet. Now, when I have $1,000, right, what I'm going to do now, if you have $100, just use based on $100. Okay, I'm going to take an example of $1,000. Now, I'm going to divide this $1,000 50-50. Now, 50%, $500 will go into the trading. Another 50%, I'm going to hold it, okay, for contingency. Let me explain to you what I meant. Now, from that 50%, 20% will go into the Royal Q trading, and 20% of 50% will be $100. All right. So I'm going to only allocate $100, all right, for the trading. So from that $100, remember, please understand that each of the trading, the minimum amount is $10. All right. So anyone can trade with a minimum of $10. So if I'm going to trade one pair, which is $10, I can trade how many pair with $100? 10 pairs. All right. And my strategy here is number of calls will be 2 and multiply by 1 and 3. Just stay with me. I will explain to you what is that all about. So now that is the first portion. Okay. 20% from the 50%. If you take $100, divide by 1,000, that will be 10%. Now, what happens is that the remaining, right, you're going to have another 80%, which is $400. All right, that will be used for the replenishment. Okay, so this is where the martingale strategy will work. So in an event, if the market go against you, all right, and the market correction, what happened? The robot will automatically do the replenishment for you. All right, so we have $400 here to allow the robot to automatically do that. Now, the moment the robot, okay, used up this $400, what happens now? Okay, you may no longer have, you already allocated that total $500, right? So, but if the market still goes down further, don't worry. You have for the contingency fund, these are your critical fund, another 50%. Now you can go and do manual replenishment. Now, please understand, right? There are 3 ways you can trade with this Royal Q. 1, fully automated. You leave it to the robot to do it. 2nd, all right, you can actually do it manually too. And 3rd, right, you can do hybrid. Okay, you allow the robot to do the robot's job. And once the market actually go beyond, okay, beyond, then you can actually do manual. So I would suggest you can combine both the auto and the manual. Okay, so that is a hybrid. So it's up to you. So now based on this, right, you can see we have 10%, which is $100 we only use for the trading. Now, this is important risk management strategy, okay? A lot of traders lose money, okay, even in Forex market, because they don't have a proper wallet management strategy. All right. So if you have a proper wallet management strategy, even if the market is down, you don't have to worry. You can actually go in there and do manual replenishment and you can walk out victoriously. All right. And then we have another 40%, okay, which is $400 for the auto replenishment. And then we have another 50% for the manual replenishment. All right. So this is the first strategy. Let me show you practically, okay, practically how these things actually work. So now, if you get to this slide, all right, you see that this is the trade setting. All right, the trade setting is over here. And in this trade setting, now please watch, okay, this is so important. So if you're going to start to set your trade, this is the most important thing. This is the only thing that you need to do because you need to instruct the robot what is your parameter to trade. All right, and then the robot will follow. So the quantitative here is a lot has to do with mathematics. That's all, okay? We are giving a mathematics order to the robot how to trade. That's all. So now, first buy, okay, first buy here is always $10. Can you see that? So if you are using a low risk, okay, please make sure it is $10. Don't put more than that. And the open position double, okay, it is always close, okay? Don't enable this, all right? Because if you enable double means then every trade will be double of $10, which is $20. All right. Now that will not be able to take your wallet management strategy. Your strategy is only $10. Now, the number of call margin we put at 2. All right. This is 2, which simply means that if the market go against you, can you see that? When I put 2, what happens to my call here? All right. You will see there is a first call and second call. That's all. So my first call is 3.5%. So what does that mean? When the market goes against the average price or your open price 3.5%, it will then hit the first call. When it hit the first call, the robot will automatically replenish. So how does that happen? The robot will multiply by 1. So 1 here means 1 times 10. So that is $10. All right, can you see that? 1 times 10 is $10. So the robot will automatically open another trade to replenish at $10. So now, what is your total trades? Your total trades amount is $20. All right. Now, although you have a $20, but your average price now would have already come down. It is no longer at the top. So your average price now is closer to the current price. And if the market goes above your new average price, you will then profit. Can you see that? That's how the martingale strategy works. But if the market further goes down and hit your second call, that is at 4%, all right, 4% from the new average price, the robot will open 3 times of your $10, all right, multiply by 3. So, sorry, multiply by 3, that will be $30. Now, you have a previous order, right, which is $20. So, $20 plus $30, now you got a total cumulative order, which is $50. Now, if the market actually in your favor and goes above the profit taking range, it will then take profit at $50. All right, so just imagine that. Now, if you look, right, the take profit ratio is 1.1%. So which means the robot, okay, when the bot goes all the way to 1.1%, and then it call back at 0.1%. So it goes to 1.1 and then call back at 0.1, the robot will close the trade in profit. So 1.1 minus 0.1, that will be 1%. Can you see that? So 1% of the $10 or 1% of the total $50 that you have already been used. So imagine that, okay? So even if the market is down, you got $50 there, and that $50 giving you 1% is much greater than 1% of $10. All right. So I hope that gives you some idea. Okay. We will go through that detail shortly. Now, so as I mentioned, right, call 1. Okay. Call 1, $1 times $10, which is $10, right? Now you already have an earlier $10. So 10 plus 10, that will be $20. Now, when you hit your second call, that will be multiplied by 3. All right. Multiplied by 3. So that is $30. So 30 plus your earlier 20, that will be $50. Now, the whole idea why we put at call 2 only, why we don't put 5 or 7 or follow the defaulted, because we are going to control the maximum per pair only use $50. That's all. So if I have 10 pairs, $50 times 10 pairs, that will be 500, right? Now, can you see I allocated 50%, which is 500 for the auto, all right, for the robot to do the job. So the robot will only go up to second call. Now, if let's say at the second call, the market still goes down, don't worry about it. All right, don't worry. Why? Because now you have the contingency fund of another $500. This is your bullet. All right, this is your bullet. So you use this bullet to go in and do manual replenishment. All right. So now if you're doing the manual replenishment, you got $500 there. If you divide by 10 pairs, you can actually do manual replenishment of $50 for each of those pairs. So just imagine, right? The moment the market is rebouncing and you go and do a manual replenishment and the market actually going to rebound and you're going to close it profit. All right. So that is basically how it works. Now, let me quickly get to the robot and show you exactly, okay, exactly how to do this. All right. So now, all right. So first thing, right, as I mentioned to you, go to the quantitative. All right, in your quantitative, you will see there are so many different pairs, right? So many different pairs. So this is the problem that so many people ask. So which coin to choose? All right, don't worry. So what I will suggest you is very simple, okay? Now go back to the principle of spot trading. Now, what is a spot trading? Spot trading means you buy low, sell high, right? That's all. Now, the first question that you must ask is this. Look at the increase percentage here. Which increase percentage is the lowest in terms of the negative? All right. So you will see, right? Example, Ion is about -6%. Algo is about -4%. All right. So if you go all the way, right, we have HBAR, which is about -7%. Now, ICP -11%. Now, if you go further, you also will see that is a positive 8%. Can you see that? Now, between the positive market that is uptrending and the market that is at low, which one will you choose? Can you see that? Is it as simple? Now, that is it, because I want to buy low. So I'm going to look for coins that are actually at the lowest at this moment. So in my here, I can see ICP is about -11%. So that simply means probably, right, this has already bottomed. So the only way for ICP now is to go upward. So now let me choose ICP. Okay, let me open up this trade. So how do you open? Click ICP. All right. So once you click ICP, first thing, right, you go to trade setting. And in the trade setting, remember our first buy is how much? $10. And my margin limit will be 2. All right, will be 2. I can even change this margin limit to 7. If I change, you can see, all right, you can see what happens here. All right, my margin, right, my margin will be 7, but I don't want 7. Now this 7 is actually a defaulted. I can even change the percentage. I can even change the multiple, right? But I'm not going to use 7. So I'm going to use only 2. So 2. So now if you get back to your configuration, you will see only 2. All right, only 2. So that will be 3.5%. All right, 3.5%. And what is the next? 4%, right? 3.5% and 4%, and multiply by 1 and 3. So I confirm this. So once I've confirmed that, my next step is what? All right, make sure you click confirm at the top there. Can you see that? Top here on your top right, there's a confirm button. Click confirm. All right, so once you have clicked confirm, now you are ready to place the trade. So I'm going to start and confirm this trade. All right, now watch what happened. Okay, now my trade is open. All right, now we're going to go out from here and let's go to home, and you will see your trade is there. All right, so since I buy low, right, definitely I'm going to see this trade making profit for me. But I'm going to take profit where? You can see over here, right? My profit taking should be around 1.1%. So let me change that, 1.1, and my callback will be 0.1. So let me confirm this once again. All right, so now you can see, okay, let's get back. We can see over here, I have this trade, and if it hit 1.1% and call back 0.1, I will then take the profit and comes out. So now, once you hit the profit, what happens next? It will automatically take another trade. I don't have to do anything because I have set at cycle. Now, if I change this to one shot, then it will only do one trade for me. That's all. Once the trade is closed, that's all. But since I see this market is good, I'm going to keep it at cycle. So normally, right, I will do cycle about 2 or 3 trades and then I will change to one shot. Please understand, because market will not always go up. All right, market normally goes up a few times and then it will come down. That's all. All right, now please wait. I will explain to you the rest of the features later on, but I hope now you can understand, okay, how to actually select the coin. These are the simplest way, okay? You don't have to do technical analysis and so on. Leave that to the pro, all right? But for you, just select the coin that is the worst in terms of the negative, all right, in terms of the increase, because you want to buy low and sell high. So you buy the coins that are at the lowest at that point of time. I hope that is clear. Now let's move on. All right, so that is basically your first rule, okay? This is the first rule. So if you understand the first rule, it is easier for you to understand the second rule or the second strategy, which is the medium risk. Now, the medium risk will be using 20-60-20 rule. This is a very simple, same thing, all right? But it's just a different way of how you're managing your risk. Now, here, same thing, $1,000, I'm going to divide by 80-20. Can you see that? 80%, which is $800, goes into the trading, and 20% will be my contingency. Now here, 80%, 20%, which is $200, I'm going to allocate for trading. But you can see, right, my first amount now is no longer $10. I'm going to trade a little bit higher, which is $20. So I'm going to double up my profit. But I can only do about 8 pairs. And I'm going to maintain the number of call 2 and multiply by 1 and 3. All right. And then I have my auto replenishment, which is $600. And in the event if the market go against me further, okay, than the auto replenishment, I can do a manual replenishment. I have basically 20% to do that. So this is basically a 20-60-20 rule. So this is the practical aspects of it. So you can see all the setting is the same except the first buy amount. So the first buy amount will be $20. So now if I buy the first amount at $20, if the market go against me by 3.5%, all right, it will open the first call at multiply by 1. So 1 times 20, that will be $20. I have a $20 earlier, so my total trades now will be $40. All right. Now, if the market still go further against me by 4% from the new average price, it will multiply by 3. So 3 times 20 is 60. 60 plus 40 earlier trades that will be accumulated, that will be $100. So that simply means every pair, my maximum, okay, the maximum allowable fund is only $100. That's all. So it will not take more. Okay, if you use defaulted that the company has give for you, it will keep eating up more and more fund from your spot wallet. Don't do that. That's a mistake. All right, don't allow that to happen. So you can decide the number of call. Now, if I have $100, as I mentioned to you, right? So that will be $100 times 8 pairs. So that will be a total of $800. Can you see that? That will be 80%, which is $800. So if the market really, okay, aggressive and go down further, I don't have to worry. I got $200 worth of bullet for contingency. So if I have $200, I can actually deal with 2 pairs first. Can you see that? I can do manual replenishment for 2 pairs. Now, this is important. Don't do manual replenishment for all the pairs at one shot. All right, wait first. Okay, do one by one. Tackle one pair. Once that pair is profit and it close, then you tackle another pair. So you do one by one, one by one. Right now, while you're doing that, because now you are you're going to have bigger amount, you're going to actually also have a bigger profit. So this is a medium risk. All right, 20-60-20 rule. Now let's quickly do the high risk. All right, this is the high risk 15-60-25 rule. Okay. Very simple, quickly. So now from the $1,000, it will be 75-25. All right, 750 goes into the trading. So from that 75, 20% goes into the trading. That will be $150. Now, but my first order now is $50. So it's no more 10 or 20. I want to trade 50 so I can make more profit. But if I'm going to do 50, I'm only going to trade smaller pair. Can you see that? So the higher the risk, your number of pair is lesser. All right. So you can manage the pair very well, but you can have higher profit because your first order is higher. Now, the number of calls maintain the same, multiple 1 and 3 the same. So then I have a remaining of $600. This is for auto replenishment level 1 and level 2 by the robot. Now, if the market further go against me, I don't have to worry. I have another $250 to deal with those manual replenishment. So this is basically a 15, 60, 25 rule, right? Now, practically, right, everything is the same. Only the first buy will be different. It will be $50. So if I buy at $50, if the market go against me by 3.5%, it will multiply by 1. 1 times 50 is 50. 50 plus 50, my earlier trades, which is $100. Can you see that? So now, if the market further goes down by 4%, that will be multiplied by 3. So 3 times 50 is 150. Plus the 100 earlier, that will be 250. So every pair maximum, I only allow, okay, for the robot to use 250. That's all. I cap it. So the robot will not take further fund from my Binance wallet. Okay. Now, if I cap it at 250 and if I run 3 pair, that will be 750 or 75% as I have allocated. So the remaining 25% or 250 is my bullet for contingency. So 250 means I can deal with 1 pair first. Can you see that? I deal with 1 pair and what pair is profit, and then I use all the money will be back into my Binance wallet, and then I can use that, because if I can do the manual replenishment and that manual replenishment profit, now I got a total of $500 that will be back into the spot wallet, right? Now with $500 now, can I go and deal with 2 more pairs? Absolutely. Can you see that? So that is the way, okay, how you can actually manage when come to the wallet management strategy. But this is a hybrid model, okay? You are actually using both the auto, call 1 and call 2, and once you hit the call 2, you can either leave it to the robot, but if you want to do manual replenishment, you can do an hybrid, okay? So that's basically what I call you manipulate the market. This is how we manipulate the market in trading. All right. So if you can manipulate the market, you can walk out of that trade, okay, with profit. All right. Now, before we proceed, okay, let me just quickly, okay, open up if there's any question. All right. Is that exciting? All right. So this is the wallet management strategy that you need to understand first before you even go and jump in to actually select what coin that you want to run and so on. Okay. So anything that you would like to ask or clarify before we proceed further? Anyone? Yes, Lauren, please. You can unmute yourself, right? Yes.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have a scenario, which is you propose that we look at negative trading activity to pick our choice of coin, right? Okay. Yep. Now, how do we know that it has bottomed out?
Okay, you see, I think we have to be fair here. Okay, we have to be fair here that no one, if you don't watch, if you are not inclined with charting, okay, or candlestick analysis, you may not know. All right, you may not know. But let me tell you something. If you've been playing with this for quite some time, you will start to understand the behavior of those coins. Like ICP, for example, you roughly will know what is the lowest price, what is the highest price that has been. So, and I think that takes a lot of experience. The more you start to trade, you will understand that. But nevertheless, right, a basic rule, just select, because you're going to buy low, right? So you're going to select the worst or the worst negative at that period of time. But please understand, as I mentioned always, right? Market changes. You select now doesn't mean, right? If let's say I select at minus 11%, you can even go further down to minus 15%. But I don't worry because of my wallet management strategy in place, because I have already taken the calculated risk. And just because I select ICP now doesn't mean tomorrow I can select ICP, because in 24 hours, the market will change.
Okay. Reasonable. Thank you.
Yeah. And the other thing, right, to answer that question is that always, right, is important. Let me bring you back to Binance. All right. Remember, okay, we are trading in Binance. So you can go under the market. All right, under the market. Okay. All right, you can see my slide, right? Under the
Yes.
market. Now, you see, okay, what I did is very simple. Okay. All the coin, okay, all the coin that is listed here, okay, all the coin that is listed here, about 67 coins here. What I did, I actually went and I actually put it into my favorite. See that? So if you actually go to spot market, there are more coins there. Can you see? But what is the
Yes.
point of looking at other coins? This is not our interest. All right. Our interest is only the 67 coins. So what I do, I actually put all this coin into favorite, the coin that I need. You see the star there? Okay, choose those coin. Okay,
Yeah.
choose those coin and put in the favorite. So now you can see once you put in the favorite, I only have 64 coins there. All right. And then what you do, right? You use the 24-hour change and look for the most negative at the top. All right. So if I change this, right, I can even have the positive at the top. If I click it again, I can actually have the negative at the top. All right. So can you see that? So now I know ICP is actually the worst performing coin. Actually, we want the worst performing because we want to buy at the bottom. Now, this is a simple without any technical candlestick, okay, understanding. But if you want to go further, okay, like myself, because I'm going to provide copy trade, I definitely will start to look into the price action. So when I say price action, I will then go into my trade. All right, I will go into the trade. Okay, I will then look into some of this trade, what is happening. So I can see, for example, right, I can choose a 1 hour and look at the 1 hour trend, or I can even go to 1 day and look at what is happening over there. All right. So based on this, right, roughly I will know whether this candle is actually at the bottom or this candle is uptrending. All right. Sorry, I don't do technical analysis, but I am an expert when it comes to price action. Okay. So now you can see, right, this candle at this candle, the last candle is actually green. So that simply means, okay, this is a 1 hour. So that doesn't guarantee the next hour. All right. If I go to the 4th hour, I can even confirm that. All right. Looking at the candle situation. So now, just to give some idea, but you don't have to do this if you don't really know about price action. Okay. So don't worry about it. So the simplest is just look at the 24-hour change. All right. So this will be a best guide actually. So if we get back into our Royal Queue again, right? So you can see over here. All right, we already have, see that it's already taken the profit for me. Okay, it's already taken one profit here. So it's already closed. So if I click YCP here and check on the record here, right? Trading record here. So you can see, right? We just put this trade at about 2046, 846 just recently, and it is already filled. All right. So if I get back into my revenue, I can check here. All right. This is my first trade for today. Okay. For this account. So I just made about 0.0085 USDT for this trade. All right. Can you see that? So you can actually look into the detail, and I have already made the profit. But after make that profit, you can see that my robot is continuing, right? Because I'm using cycle. All right. So if I look into my transaction record, right, I can look into my transaction record and I can see the detail over here. All right. The detail over here. So you can see the profit here. I have just made 0.81% for this trade. Why? Because I set at 1.1%. So the best, right, for you to set at 1.3%. If you put 1.3%, then you will have at least about 1% profit. So what do I mean? You click this and go to your trade setting and change this from 1.1 to 1.3 and remain this 0.1 and confirm. All right, so now all the trade after this, right, I will make at least a minimum of 1% profit. All right, so that is it. Now, probably, right, let's quickly get into Binance. All right, so you can see over here, right? So these are basically just some idea. Okay, so you can see we really make profit live here. just by a very, very simple way of doing things and don't complicate it too much. All right, that's all. So I hope that helps. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Most welcome. All right, next question. Anyone else? Sorry, right? It sounds like so simple, right? All right, awesome. Anyone else? You have anything to clarify? If not, I will proceed. All right, now, some of you, right, might be already using the defaulted setting and so on, and you see floating, right? You have to wait, okay? Wait until all this actually profit, and then you follow the new wallet management strategy, all right? That will be awesome. Okay, no question, let's proceed. Okay, now, as I mentioned earlier, right, the transaction setting, I've already explained to you. The first order, follow the desired wallet management rule, all right? And thereafter, we have the, all this number of calls and so on, follow the desired wallet management rule. I've already explained to you. So select whichever rule that you want to follow, either low risk, medium risk, or high risk, okay? And also at the bottom here, right, also follow the desired. Please don't use the defaulted. Many people make mistake, okay? Many people make mistake. Even I made the mistake first time because I followed the defaulted setting. You don't have to, you can decide. So that's the reason why I actually designed that wallet management for you, so that your fund is protected. If you follow this, right, you are gone. Just imagine, okay, until level 6 is 64. 64 multiplied by 64. 64 times 10, that is $640 is gone. Can you just imagine that? So this is, I will say, a pure mistake, right? Don't follow this, okay? You can follow this if you have one pair, you got $1,000 sitting in your, then it's okay. But you don't have that big capital, all right? So you can't follow this. All right, so once you have already adjusted everything, right, please click confirm or else it won't take effective, all right? Okay, now the other thing, right, that I want to explain to you now, make your life easier, okay? Now you already learned the setting, right? What you do, set for everything one shot, okay? Set for everything one shot. So you don't have to keep setting for each of the coin, don't need. So how do you do that? Simple, okay? You just have to go to quantitative and then click batch setting, and then you select all. All right, select all, and at number 4 here, right, you go to trade setting. So let me show you that very quickly. All right, you go to the robot. All right, go to quantitative, you see batch setting. All right, click the batch setting and you click all, and then there's a trade setting. Now inside here, right, you can even look at all the different component here. Okay, you can actually use all this component, but at this moment we're going to use trade setting. So in this trade setting, what you do, change all the setting. All right, let me change that to, and I'm going to put 1.3, 0.1%, and I'm going to click confirm. That's all. So once I click that, all my setting, okay, let's come out from here. Okay, and then if you look into any of these, right, you can go to the trade setting, you see, all will be following. Okay, sorry, it's not take effect yet. It's still processing, okay? So all will follow, okay? All will follow the same standard setting that you have put in, okay? So that is easier, okay? You don't have to waste your time. All right? So that is just to show you here how to get it done, okay? So I hope that clears you. So that will actually take away a lot of, a lot of time that is wasted on going through one by one, okay? All right, now let's move on. Okay, now please watch this, very important, okay? These are the new features. I want to explain this, make sure every one of you clear what is this all about. And then I'm going to cover the sub-bin mode. I know some of you heard about the sub-bin, you don't know what is this. I will explain to you and I give you a good news, okay, later on. So, now, just a moment. All right, now, first thing, all right, let me just explain to you at the top here, okay? At the top here, we have position amount, we have the position quantity, the average price, the current price, the number of calls, and also the rate of return. All right, rate of return. So let me explain to you one by one. Now, for the position amount, okay, this is in USDT. This is your total position actively trading. All right, actively trading. So if it's a $10, it's a $10. If it's $100, $100. So once you hit the margin call, okay, you hit the margin call, your total position amount will actually take up the total. So let's say if you got 2 margin call, the total amount will be based on 2 margin call, right? Next, we have the position quantity. Now, this is a total quantity in unit of asset currently trading. All right. Now, note, okay, position amount, okay, USDT varies according to market fluctuation, but the position quantity remains unchanged. Okay. Simple explanation, right? 1 BTC is 1 BTC. That's all. All right. One Matic is 1 Matic. Okay. Even the price change is still 1 Matic. Can you understand that? Okay. So despite the price fluctuation, your amount remains, your quantity remains the same, but your amount may change. Okay. So don't worry about the amount. Okay. Most important is the quantity. All right. So that's the reason why when the martingale happened, the call, right? When it goes down and buy, right? It buys more quantity. Can you see that? So that's the reason why when you buy Bitcoin from 60,000, if you buy now at 30,000, the same 60,000, you can buy 2 Bitcoin. So the idea here is that we want more units, because the more units you buy, the better profit you will have when the market actually goes up, right? Can you see that? So now if you have 2 Bitcoin in your hand, if the market goes back to 60,000, you will now have $120,000, right? But it is still 2 Bitcoin. All right. Now, next is your average price. Now, your average price is your entry price. Okay. The moment you enter at that point of time, that is your average price. Okay. Now, when the market goes down and hit your number of calls, you will have a new average price. Please understand that. And then the current price is your market current price. So you can see this chart, all right? You can see this chart. The blue is your average price or the entry price. The red is the current price. So the current price will always go up and down, okay? So that is how the current price works, all right? So that is it. So if the current price is down, so you can do manual replenishment and bring down your price, okay? Bring down your price closer to the current price. So when the market actually rebounds, you will make profit much faster. So you don't have to wait too long, all right? And next we have the number of call margin. This is a martingale replenishment level, as I explained to you. So for us, we are using 2 calls, okay? First call and second call. And then we have the return rate. Now this return rate, right? You may even see sometime negative, right? If it's in negative, that does not mean loss. That is just unrealized profit and loss, indicating the current market price deviation from the entry price. All right. So the difference, okay, the difference or the gap from your entry price. So if it go against you, definitely the negative will be bigger, but that doesn't mean it's a loss. It's just a floating. All right, just a floating. So all that you need is to wait for the market to rebound, and then once it hit 1.1%, it will take the profit for you. All right. So this is the first thing you need to understand. So I hope that is clear. Now, the next, which is quite important here, okay, please watch this, because these are new things, okay? Just 1 week after the last week, all right, they have changed it. They have actually upgraded it, okay? So now you can see over here, we have cycle, sell, buy, initiate margin call, and sub-bin mode. Let me explain to you one by one. Now, for the cycle, okay, this dual icon, you see one, right? Actually, it's a dual function, okay? This dual icon allows user to enable between cycle and one shot. All right, the switching can be done at any time while trading is active with just a single tap on the icon. All right, so now we have one shot. One shot here means that the trade, which is buy and sell, is only executed once. That's all, single trade. So bot will stop from executing subsequent position if you select one shot. But if you select cycle, all right, cycle, the positions are executed continuously non-stop. All right, so bot will continuously execute trades once the trade positions are closed. So you saw just now, right? ICP, it is already closed, take profit, but it continues because I put cycle mode. All right, so that is basically the difference between one shot and cycle. Now let's move on to the second one, which is sell. Right, sell. Now previously, remember, this is liquidation. All right, now they change it to make it simpler, so everybody understand sell. Okay, now sell mode is similar as take profit. All right, so if you are a forex trader, we use take profit. Okay, so it allows user to liquidate their trading position. Now this is a deliberate action, and user is willing to take the loss. Can you see that? So now the robot will never take the loss unless you want to do it manually. Okay, please understand that. Now even if you sell your position, please understand, the robot will never charge you any fees. So your loss is basically the difference of average price and the current price. Okay, now let's watch. Once you click the sell, what you will see this. All right, you will see this. Now over here, right, you have the market price. This is the sell price. So here, if you click, okay, you click this yellow, you can then determine, okay, sell at market price once reach the trigger price that is specified by user. So you can decide the price that you want this robot to sell for you. All right, you can decide that, up to you. So you only need to tap the market and then key in the price. Or the simplest way, you can actually use this function where you want to clear only certain amount, like 25% or 50%, 75% or 100%. So you can actually choose either of this button. Okay, so sometimes you are already, let's say, for example, it has been so long, you have been waiting for 1 week, all right, and the market is still down and you are still red and you are getting frustrated. So what you can do, probably you sell 50% at loss so that you have that 50% fund to buy other coins, and then you can recover back those differences that you lost. All right, so you can actually use this function over here. All right, so that's basically sell. But if you ask me, right, I will never recommend any one of you to sell your coin. All right, so what you can do, instead of selling, if you use the wallet management strategy, you can actually buy. Buy means replenish. All right, so let me explain to you how that works. So the buy here means the buy mode allows user to manually replenish, also known as averaging, in order to shift the average price closer to the current market price. That's what you are doing. You are actually manually manipulating the market. You are bringing the market, the average price, closer to the market price. So when the market price is in your favor, you come out profiting. Can you see that? So this is how it looks like. When you click the buy button, all right, this is how it looks like. You can see over here, all right? Same thing, all right? You can determine buy at market price once reach the trigger price specified by user. So you can click this yellow button and you can specify at what price you want to actually buy. It will then automatically buy for you. Or you can even use this function, okay, whereby you can actually put in the amount of the margin call. User can manually determine the desired purchase amount. So this is where you manually. So let's say, for example, you have 1198 USD, right? And you want to buy at 1,500. So you can put the manually here. But if you want to follow the market, just click the yellow button here. Okay. Now let me just quickly show you that in the robot. Okay. So if you go here, let's get back to ICP here. All right. So if I want to do, okay, if I want to do a one shot, you just can click here. Can you see that? It changes to one shot. So normally, right, what I do is this. I will go for cycle 2 or 3 times. Okay. And then I know that market will slow down, right? And then I will change to one shot. So it will then close. I will then select other coins. Okay. Now the sell here, you can see sell here. You can click the market. All right. I can key in the amount. So the amount that I want to sell. All right. So I can determine at what price I want to sell it. Or I can actually select down here. Right. You can see I can select down here. Example, if I want to sell, close or sell 100% liquidate, I can even do that. Okay, but normally I don't use this function. All right, let's cancel that. Now, I always use the buy or the replenish. So here, right? So normally what I do, you can see over here, my position amount is $11. My average price is $42, right? All right, so this is a average price, the price that you buy at the market, but your position is about $11. Now, if I click the market, all right, you can see here, if I click the market here, okay, this is the market price, all right, or I can even put in the amount here. So let's say I put in $11, all right, $11. Now watch what happened, okay? Let me just keep it 0 first. All right, now watch what happens, okay? Can you see here? Estimated average price and estimated holding profit and loss. Now, this is 0. Now, the moment I key in, right? Let's say I put $10. Sorry. Let's say I put $10. Now, watch what happened. It will show me what is my estimated average price and my estimated profit and loss. So from minus 9%, it comes down to minus 4. Now, if I put $50, now it is minus 0.15. Can you see that? So you will know what is the future, or what is the estimated P&L or the average price before you even actually execute the buy. Can you see that? So this is a cool feature. So at least now you have an idea what will be the value when you want to do the manual replenishment, and you can decide the amount. Can you see that? So I think this is a fantastic feature, but I don't use this at any time, right? You only use this when the market is really down and you want to do manual replenishment, then you can actually use this function. All right, let me cancel that. Now, let's proceed. All right, so the other thing is the initiate margin call. Okay, this is also a dual icon. If you click that, a dual function allows user to enable between stop margin call and initiate margin call. Now, the switching can be done at any time while the trading is active with just a single tap on the icon. Now, so if you click, right, stop margin call, once enabled, margin calls placement under the straight setting will be disabled. So even if you have, let's say, 2 margin call or 5 margin calls, right, the moment you click stop margin call, all those margin call will be disabled. All right, so which simply means the robot will no longer take any more fund from your Binance anymore. So it is already stopped. All right, now the other, if you want to activate it back, you just have to click that once again, and now you initiate the margin call. Once enabled, margin call placement under the trade setting will resume as normal. Can you see that? So some people ask how to pause, okay? How to pause so that the robot will not take up more fund. Pause your calls, okay? Not pause the trading. The trading cannot be paused, all right? Even if you pause the trading, when you start back again, the trading will start from the current market price, not from where you paused it, okay? Please understand that. So you can use this function, but for us, right, we are using 2 calls. We actually don't really need to use the initiate margin call actually, okay? We don't really have to use it unless you follow the defaulted setting. All right, now the last item, okay, that's the most confusing one. Let me make sure I explain to you clearly, all right? This is the sub-bin mode, all right, which has been introduced just recently. Now, the sub-bin mode is a split mode warehouse feature applicable only for auto trading and for margin call limits or replenishment under the trade setting, okay, above 4 calls. So this is only applicable if you have 4 calls and above. So let's say you got 5, 6, or 7 calls, right? Then you have to use the sub-bin mode. Now, replenishment 1, 2, 3, and 4, or calls 1, 2, 3, 4 is categorized as one warehouse. So we don't need to use this. And replenishment 5, 6, 7, or more are categorized as independent sub-warehouse. Now, let me show you what I meant. All right, now if you look, right, if you look at this, this figure, right, let me just show you quickly in the Royal Queue. All right, now let's go to, sorry. Yeah, ICP, let's go here. Now, we are using 2, okay, so we don't have to worry. Now, if I go for 7, you will see here, okay, you will see here, sorry, you will see under the margin, okay, this margin here. Can you see that? There are first call, second call, third call, fourth call, fifth call, sixth call, seventh call. Now, first to the fourth call, okay, will remain as it is. It will not change, all right? It will be the same. But the 5th, 6th, and 7th, this will work as a sub-warehouse. So 1 to 4 is considered as one warehouse. Let me show you the screen once again. All right, so you can see, right, 1 to 4 is considered as the original warehouse. So this will not change. But when you go to the 5th call, this is considered as a sub warehouse. All right, so this is where they split the warehouse. So this is a sub warehouse 1, sub warehouse 2, which is the call 6, and call 7, call 8, and so on. If you have more and more call, so these are all the different sub. What do I mean by the sub? Let me explain to you. Now, watch this, all right? Now, let's say my first entry is $10, all right? And my average price, let's say I buy Bitcoin at 35,000, that's my average price. So at $10, right? If my call is 1, right? What happens now? If the market goes down and hit my first call, All right, I have a $10 earlier. Now multiply by 1, that will be total of 20, right? So 10 plus 10 is 20. Now, at this point, if the market reverse, can you see market reverse? And I have a new average price. So this dotted line will be the new average price. If it goes above by 1.1 and call back 0.1, I will then take profit. So profit will be how much? 1% at $20. All right. Now, if the market goes further down to call number 2, all right, sorry, this is call 2, all right, not call 1, call number 2, that will be times 2, multiple times 2, all right? So that will be $40. Am I right? $20 plus another $20, $40. Now, if the market rebounds by 1.1% and comes back 0.1, I will make profit at $40 for 1%. Can you see that? So even if the market goes against me, my profit ratio is much bigger, right? Because I have a bigger trading amount. Now, if the market goes further down, okay, this is a call 3, all right? Let me just quickly change that so that we record the right one. Right? Call 2, call 3, call 4, call 5, call 6, and call 7. Okay, all right, we are good. Let me come back again. Okay. Okay, so we have done call 2, right? Now call 3. So market goes further down and you hit your third call, so you multiply by 3. Okay, this is just an example, okay? Not the real figure. So 3 means times 10 is 30 plus 40 earlier, $70. So when the market hit the third call and it rebounds by 1.1, I will make another 1% at $70 now. Can you see that? Now, if it goes further down, okay, all the way to call 4, can you see call 4 is the maximum. So this is considered as a warehouse 1 to 4. All right. So now you can see over here, right? It's a cumulative. So a total of 110. At 110, if the market goes by 1.1%, I will take 1% profit of the 110. Now, watch what happened when it goes to level 5. Okay, this is very important. Now, when it goes to level 5, when the market goes further down to level 5, hit my call 5. Now, at call 5 here is only $50. Can you see that? Because it's only 10 times 5. There is no accumulative. There is no accumulation. No. Only $50. Now, at this point, if the market goes by 1.1% and call back 0.1, the robot will close this trade in profit, but only 1% times $50, not $160. Can you see that? So now in this manner, right, the floating will not stay too long and the fund will get back into the spot wallet so that the trader have the fund to actually continue to trade. Can you see that? So, but the warehouse 1 to 4 will still maintain until, okay, until the 5 is actually done and then it goes back to 4, then all the 4 will close. Can you see that? But at this moment, before, right? Before, it doesn't happen this way. Before, you have to wait. Okay, you have to wait for the whole thing to actually close at once. Okay, but now they have broken it down. So they have broken it by call 5 as one single entity. Then they got call 6. So let's say they go to call 6. At call 6, right? You can see it's only $60. It didn't add up the $50 or $110. Only $60. So it's independent for that subdivision. So at $60, if it close at 1.1%, now it will only close at profit 1% for the $60. Can you see that? So that is this is a beautiful, I would say, feature they are putting. Okay, and then you have the call 7 example. Okay, all the way. So even at that point, you can see only $70. It's independent by itself. So this independent subdivision has been created. This is what it called sub-bin mode. All right, and you don't find this before. They have put it there, right? But the thing is that, okay, but the thing is that, please understand, these are the key points, okay? Sub-bin warehouse mode is only applicable for fully automated trading and margin calls are above 4. Let me ask you something. What is our margin call? Only 2, right? Do we need to use this? We don't have to use this at all. Can you see that? We don't have to. All right, but if you want to do 6 or 7 and you just want to leave it to the robot, you can. But do you have enough capital to do that? Can you see that? So that is important. So now profit taking for each sub-warehouse is performed independently by board once the profit ratio, example, hit 1.1% triggered. So it is an independent entity or sub-bin by itself, right? Now the profit taking only for the specific sub-warehouse trading amount, not the total trading amount. All right. Now, hence, user will have fund replenished back into their spot wallet in Binance, and this amount can be used for new pairs or manual replenishment if they want to. Now, huge trading fund allocation requires, okay, if margin calls are set above 4, absolutely, you need to have huge fund in your Binance account if you want to go more than 4. That's the reason why I actually encourage you or created the wallet management only 2 calls, so that protects your trading fund. Now you can, and this feature also helps to minimize the floating turnover time, okay, or the waiting time actually reduce, okay, because now, right, even if it goes up to 7, if 7 hit 1.1, it closed first, and then 6 it closed first. So now they don't have to wait too long, right? Too long for it to actually close. And then the fuel cost is not, please understand, the fuel cost is not calculated separately. The profit is calculated separately once it closed, but the fuel cost will be calculated once all the trading, inclusive 1 to 4, is closed in profit. Then only, all right, then only Royal Q will take the 20% fuel cost, okay, from the total of those trading. All right, so that's how basically the sub-bin mode actually works. All right, now quickly, okay, just quickly before I open up for any question, the last thing, all right, here is that just quickly, okay, if you look into your browser, okay, in your apps, this is your front page. All right, you have the home. This is where you tap to see all the tradings, okay, and then you have the revenue. All right, revenue details. So this is where you can actually look into your income hourly, and this shows you your today's profit and your cumulative profit. And then you have the transaction record. These are all the records, okay, all the records in detail. These records, okay, all these numbers actually feed from Binance. So Binance is feeding the information because the API connection allows to actually collect data from Binance, all right? And then you also have the news here where you can have the transaction notification, the company news, updates, announcement, and so on, all will be here. Now, you also will see a button here, okay, a menu button at the top here. These are all the recent announcement, okay? So you can click up here and actually look into all those recent announcements that the company is making, and some of those important upgrades and so on, they will announce it there. All right, okay, great. Now let me stop here. Any question? Is this clear? I hope it's getting clearer and clearer. I hope you starting to understand, okay, all the features in this robot. Any question? This is just like buying a new phone, right? When you buy a new phone, there are so many features to learn, right? Some people, right, they never learn. They are only using the phone for WhatsApp, that's all. All right, no question. Everybody good? Are we good?
I need the three last person that came in to put in their country and person introduce her.
Okay, all right. Maybe once again, Andy, you can tell them.
Those who came in late, you need to put in your country and the person introduce you.
Yeah, okay. Make sure, right? This I think is going to close, right?
Close already.
Oh, close already. Okay, it's already closed, but I think there are 3 persons. The last 3 persons. Please make sure you put the country name and also those who have actually introduced you. No introducer, you are not eligible for the lucky draw. Okay. Any question so far from what you have heard? Are we good? All right. So don't worry about the sub-bin. Okay. Actually, you can ignore that if you are using the wallet management strategy. All right. But nevertheless, I make sure you understand what is it all about. So at least you know there are such features that the company have actually created. Okay, this is just cool. I think this is cool. Okay, but it may not really be applicable for us. and Subbin will eat up a lot of trading fund, okay, which I do not really suggest for the team to use. All right, no question. All right, no question. Let's proceed. Now let's move on to the interesting part where I'm going to show you the affiliate plan, okay? All right, great. All right, now this is a full explanation, okay, for the affiliate plan. Let me go through this slowly so that you understand, okay? Take advantage of this, okay? Because now, please understand the robot, okay? If you look into the RQ offer you two types of income, all right? So we have one that is coming as from the passive income, which is the spot trading. So whereby you allow the robot to trade for you. But in some instances, remember I told you that market can go against you. You can be floating, all right? You can actually be waiting. So while you are waiting, right, the company also offers you, which is the active income, all right? So this is an affiliate program. Now, this active income is a very straightforward, but I look at it from a lucrative point of view. It is a very, very lucrative, okay? So you can introduce. So some people, right, you come in, example, you come in and you say, I have the $120, but I don't have the fund for trading. So get your account activated. After activate, you can go and introduce some people, and you can use that referral bonuses to actually use as a trading fund. So let me show you how that works, okay? So this is the full reward distribution matrix. I will not go through here because I'm going to break this matrix down one by one and show you exactly, okay, how these things work. So now over here, right? Now let's first understand the reward. So we have the direct push reward and we have the referral bonus. Okay, let me go through that. So you can see here, okay, you can see in this table, we have 6 levels. Okay, you want to rank up, there are 6 levels. V1, we call this VIP 1 all the way to VIP 6. All right. Now, each of these levels, there are qualifications. So how many direct referrals you need, how many team level up you required, and also the team size. Okay. These are very simple qualification. And then they got 4 types of reward, which is a direct push reward. Okay, minimum 30% all the way to 70%. And then we have the profit distribution. Okay, this reward, okay, the direct push reward, or this we call it as a referral bonus, actually comes from the robot activation, the $100. So from the $100, the company actually share their profit. So they give you 30% up to 70% from the $100, not from our trading fund. Okay, remember that. And then from all the trading that is taking place, okay, from the trading that is taking place, all right, when you make the profit, okay, when you make the profit, 20% will be taken from the fuel cost. All right, from that 20%, the company will distribute team reward of minimum 20% up to 60%. So everyone that is trading under you, you're going to earn 20 to 60% from the profit distribution. This is the fuel revenue. And next, you also will earn the peer reward. That is another 5% from level 3, from V3 all the way to V6. This also comes from the fuel revenue. All right. And finally, once you hit the V6, you will enjoy the global dividend. All right. So these are basically just summary. Okay. Let me explain to you in detail. Now, let's understand first the direct push reward and the referral bonus. This is a solid profit model that a company actually have created. Okay, how does that work? Now, whenever, remember, everyone who comes in must activate their bot. To activate their bot, there is a $100 activation. This is a annual fee. Now, from this activation, the company will share their profit and they allocate into the direct push reward, or we call this as a referral bonus. Minimum 30%, maximum 70%. Right? So that comes from the activation of the robot. Okay, please understand, not from your trading fund in your Binance. The company doesn't touch your trading fund at all. All right. Next, we have the trading profit versus the fuel revenue. Right. Let me explain to you how this works. Now, remember, right, when we close the trade, as I shown you earlier. So in this example, let's say I close this trade. Now, this is a T-Fuel USDT. So when I close this trade, you will see I got a profit amount. My profit is $1. Okay. So if you are trading $10, you can make $1 profit. All right. So now from this $1, right? From this $1, what happened? This $1 is my trading profit. So 100% of this profit returns into my spot wallet in Binance. All right. Now, where does where does Royal Q take the 20%? See that? That is a 20% fuel fee. So every profit, right? That is a 20% fuel fee. But this fuel fee is not taken from your profit, but it is taken from the fuel revenue. All right? This is the fuel. So 20% from your fuel will be deducted. So this is what we call a fuel fee. All right? So that's the reason why you have the $20, right? That $20, this is where the robot will actually deduct the 20%. So the robot is not deducting from your profit. It's deducting from the fuel fee. Now, even when they deduct from the fuel fee, they share this fuel fee, okay? 80% goes for RQ operation and 20% of the profit will be distributed for the team rewards. So from that 20% of the profit distribution, another 20 to 60% goes for the team reward and another 5% goes for the peer reward. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful, right? So this is a fantastic, solid business model they have actually put in place. So they are actually using their own revenue to actually share the profit with those who are actually with Royal Q members. So now the first thing, right? The first thing, as I mentioned to you, there are 6 types, okay? 6 types of level up, okay? Or we call this VIP. So you got VIP 1 all the way to VIP 6. Let me explain to you each of these level so that once you understand, you know exactly what to do, right? That's the most important thing. So now the first level is a VIP 1 or V1. Now to become V1, all right? To become V1 is very easy. You just have to activate your bot. That's all. To activate your bot is $100. All right. So then you become V1. Now, as a V1, you are entitled. What is your benefit? You are entitled to enjoy direct push award, which is a sponsor bonus of 30%. 30% of the activation bot. So when you introduce someone under you, when that person activate the bot, you enjoy $30. Now you tell me, $30 from $100, isn't that big? That is huge, right? So if you introduce 10 people, right, what happens? That is $300, right? $300 you can immediately use for your trading, right? Absolutely, right? And you also are entitled to enjoy team reward. Can you see that? That is 20% of RQ profit distribution from the fuel revenue, right? That's 20%. So from the 20% that the company took, another 20% from that fuel revenue, they share with all those who are trading under you. All right. So the more people trading under you, the more you're going to earn a residual income from the profit distribution. But this comes from the fuel revenue of the company. All right. So now let's say, okay, let's say trading profit. Okay. Let's say trading profit is $100 per day. All right. Let's say in your team, okay, the trading profit is $100 per day. Now, 20% of the fuel fee will be how much? $20. Am I right? $20. But this $20 is not taken from your $100, right? It's taken from the fuel fee. So now 20%, right? You will enjoy how much? V1 20%. So 20% times $20, you will enjoy $4 per day. Now just imagine, right? Just imagine if you have 1,000 members in your team and everyone is generating a $100 profit. A $4 times 1,000 members, that is $4,000 per month. Isn't that huge? All right, that's huge, right? So as you begin to grow your membership, as you grow your team, the more the members you have and the more members are trading, okay, under you, you're going to enjoy a significant profit distribution, okay? And this is a huge residual income that you can enjoy from this platform. Now, that is a V1, okay? So V1 is very simple, okay? Now, let's go to V2. Now, in V2, right? To qualify to become V2, very simple. You only need 3 direct referrals. All right. And you need a team size of 20 people. That's all. That's all. So you got a total of 20 people. Either it's directly under you. If it's direct, it's good. So if it's direct, you can introduce straight away 20 people directly under you. You are straight away V2. All right. But if you don't have 20 people, you can just go and introduce 3 people. All right. Because that 3 people will have to introduce another 20 people to become the V2, right? So can you see that? So that's how you grow the team. So you only need 3 direct and your team size is 20. Now, what is your benefit? Now, if you are V2, you're going to enjoy a direct push now 40%, not 30%, 40%, okay, which is $40. And not only that, you also going to enjoy the differential push award. Now, this is big. Now, what do I mean by this? Okay, let me explain to you. Now, let's say, right, you come in, okay, you are V2, and you introduce A, and A is V1. So as V2, right, you will qualify how much? 40%, right, which is $40. Now, your V1, okay, A introduced to B, which is a V1. Now, A will actually qualify how much? $30, right? How much will you enjoy the difference? $10. Can you see that? So $10 will come to you. So just imagine, right? Just imagine if this person A, B then introduced to C, V1, B will enjoy $30. You will enjoy how much? Another $10. Can you see that? So the more people starts to come under you and you are V2, you are not only going to enjoy 40% as a direct push, you're also going to enjoy the difference of that reward. Okay, so that is huge, right? Now, you also will enjoy the team reward. Now, the team reward is not 20%, it's 30% profit distribution. So from the total 20% profit, the company will share 30% from all the trading that is taking place under you. All right, and you also enjoy the differential team reward, which is 10% of the RQ profit distribution. How that works? Let me explain to you. So you can see, right? If you are V2, from the trading, you enjoy how much? 30%. Now, when you have someone under you, okay, let's say this is your A is your V1, and V1 introduced to B, A will enjoy 20%, right? But you will enjoy the difference, which is another 10% comes to you. And that happens, okay, as it goes on, the same thing, all right? As he continues to introduce, what is going to happen? You're going to enjoy more and more of that differential, right? So this is the benefit, okay, if you are V2. Can you see that? So as a V2, that's the reason why we want to encourage all our team members, right, to consider rank up to V2. So everyone must focus on that. So all that you need to do is to focus on 3 referrals or 20 referrals. It's up to you. The moment you have a total of 3 referrals and 20 team members under your group, you will then become V2. And you're going to enjoy, okay, those direct push and also team reward from the team that is under you, okay? And this is huge. As you continue to grow, right, this is going to be huge. Now, V3. Now, V3 qualification is 3, right? Now, you need a direct referral of 5. Now, earlier you already got 3, right? Now, you only need additional another 2 more. So, 3 plus 2 is how many? 5, that's all. It's not additional 5, okay? It's just add another 3, another 2, okay? So, 2 plus 3 is 5. Then you need at least 3 V2. So, from the total 20 members that you have, okay, you need to make them to be V2. Once they become V2, you have 5 direct referrals and you have a total of 100 members under you, your team, you become V3, all right? That's all. So now, what is the benefit of V3? Direct push will be 50%. Can you see that? And now this is going to be massive, okay? You not only enjoy the direct push, you will also enjoy the differential. Now the differential will be 2 levels. Can you see that? V3 to V1 and V3 to V2. All right. Now look at what happens here. And then your team reward, you will enjoy 40%. Okay, no longer 30%. And you also enjoy the differential for 2 levels. All right. Now, if I put these things up, you can see over here, we also have the peer reward. So now as V3, you will now, okay, enjoy peer reward, which is 5%. Now, what is a peer reward? Peer reward means, okay, your V2 will become V3 your same level. When your V2 becomes V3 your same level, from the total V3, all right, from the total V3, which is how many? 100 members, right? From the 100 members, you will enjoy 5% from all the trading that is taking place. Isn't that awesome? All right. Now, let me explain to you how does this differential direct push work. Now, as a V3, now you enjoy $50, right? 50% from your V2. All right. So let's say A is your V2. All right. Now, your V2, your A actually introduced to B, which is V1. A will enjoy 40. So you get the difference, right? 50 minus 40, which is $10. Now, your B introduced to C and B enjoyed 30. Now you enjoy how much? Can you see that? $20. Wow. Because now it's a 2 level. All right. So that's the reason why the higher the level, okay, the higher the level, you're going to enjoy more and more of that differential, differential award. Okay. Now, if you look into the team reward, okay, team reward is the same. As a V3, you are entitled for 40%. All right, you have a direct of V2. Your V2 introduced to V1, which is B. Your V2 enjoy, okay, 30%, but you enjoy 40% from the trading. And thereafter, B introduced to C. B enjoy 20%. Now you enjoy 20%, okay, from those trading. Now, can you imagine the massive, okay, this is going to be massive as you start to grow from V3 to V4 and so on, okay? So I hope you understand, okay, how these things work, because I will not cover on this in V4 and V6, okay, because the concept will be the same. Now, let's go to V4. Now, VIP4, the qualification is simple. From 5, now you need another 3, all right? Then you have a total direct of 8. Now, you need at least V3. So your V2, right, you can grow them to become V3, all right? Or you can grow anyone from your 100 members you have earlier to become V3. But now your team size must be 300. So earlier you have how many? 100, right? Okay, 100. But remember, to become V2, right? If you look at, right, to become V3, right? If you want to make 3 people V3, each of them got how many members? 100 members. So if you have 3 V3, are you already qualified in terms of team size? Absolutely. All right, you are qualified. And you also have your own 100. So by now you should have 400 members directly, okay, in your total group. Now, what is the benefit? Now, as V4, right, you will see you enjoy direct push of 60%, which is $60. So every time somebody directly under you activate, you will get $60. And then you enjoy the differential. Now is how many level? Now is 3 levels. Can you see that? You will enjoy 3 levels. V3, V2, V1. All right. Next, team rewards will be 50% from the total trading, right? You enjoy 50%. And thereafter, you will enjoy the differential, also 3 level. Can you see that? V4 to V1, 30%, V3 to V1, 20%, V3 to V2, right? Which is 10%, all right? Next, you have the peer reward. So your V3 become V4, same level as you. Now you will enjoy 5% from the total V3, which is 100 people, right? The 100 people they have, you will enjoy 5% from that, all right? So that's basically VIP4. Now, VIP5, you need to qualify. To qualify, you got 3 criteria. One is a direct referral, you need 12. So 8 plus 4, right? 8 plus 4, you got 12. At least 3 V4. So now you need to raise 3 V4 and your total team size is only 800, right? Now remember, right? Your V4, right? Your V4 have how many? Your V4 got how many people? 300. 300 times 3 is 900. You already hit the team size. That's the reason why they want you to raise, okay? Raise the V3, V4, and so on, okay? Now, what is the benefit? Direct push now is $65, all right? And you also enjoy the differential direct push. Now you will enjoy, can you see? V1 to V1, V5 to V1, $35, V5 to V2, 25, V5 to V3, 15, V5 to V4, which is 5. Now you enjoy how many levels? 4 levels, all right? And thereafter, you have the team reward, 55% of the 20% from the fuel fee, right? From the fuel fee, now you enjoy 55%. And you also enjoy the differential, another 4 level, right? And the peer reward, because your V3 now will become, your V4 will become V5, right? When they become V5, you will now enjoy 5% from their total, okay, group, okay, from their total size of their group, which is 5%. And finally, we go for V6. V6, you got 3 qualification. Now you need direct referral, how many? 20. That's why I told you earlier, right? Just look for 20 directly under you. That's easier, right? So that 20 will start to grow another 20. So the whole strategy here is 20 by 20. All right. Now here you need at least 3 V5. All right. And then you need a team size of 1,500. That's all. Now, what is the benefit? Now you enjoy the maximum direct push, $70, which is 70%. And the differential reward, now you enjoy how many level? 5 level. All right. 5 level. And then you have a team reward, 60% from the 20%. And you also have the differential reward, which is 5 level. These are all from the trading. And now you have the peer reward, 5% when your V5 become V6. All right. You will enjoy another 5% from their total 1,500 members. Remember that. And next, there is a global dividend. Now, this global dividend, 5%, okay? The company will share the profit of 5% among all the V6 globally. Now, this can be huge, all right? If the company makes million, I think last year, the company declared a $10 million worth of revenue, right? So just imagine, all right? Just imagine, okay? That's basically the value, okay, or the benefit of V6. So I hope that is clear. That is the reason why now if you are V1, focus on moving into V2, all right? V2, right? So you focus on moving into V2 and then slowly to V3 and so on. All right, take the advantage of the affiliate reward that the company have installed. Now, you can find all these things, all right, in your Royal Q app, okay? Everything is in your Royal Q app. It is a one-stop center, actually. Let me just show you where can you find all this information. So if you go into the Royal Q app, all right, just go to mine, and then do you see this VIP? Click on the VIP there. Can you see that? Now, when you click on the VIP, you will be able to see, okay? You'll be able to see the detail here. Can you see? V1, this is your membership right. And then for you to become V2, what is the qualification? You need to have direct 3 V1 and 20 team members. So once you hit this, you will then open up the next level. So for V2, what is your membership rights? And what is the qualification to become V3? So all the information you need is actually in your own apps, okay, in your own back office. So all the information is actually provided there. So I hope that is clear. What I'm trying to do is to break down in micro level so that you understand in micro level what is especially the differential reward, okay, how many level that you can enjoy and so on. It is not shown there, right? That's the reason why we have this presentation. Okay, now, just to conclude, okay, on the reward distribution, the trading fund, okay, or your capital and trading profit is 100% secured in your spot wallet, okay? So the company not taking your profit in order to pay the expenses and those bonuses. No, okay, it doesn't happen in that way because you already allocate, all right, that 20% for the fuel cost. Now, number 2, you have 100% control over your trading fund, all right, trading and fund at any time, all right? This is the most important thing. Number 3, profit distribution by Royal Q is taken from company profit, which is their fuel revenue, after members' profit is distributed. So this ensures longevity and the sustainability of RQ platform. All profit distribution and bonus are performed with 100% transparency, and each transaction can be proven, okay? That's the reason I show you earlier, right? The transactions are there. So you can see how much went to your wallet and what is the fuel cost that has been charged from your fuel fee, right? All those information is clear in your trading details and so on. All right, now special announcement, okay? Special announcement before we proceed to the lucky draw. Okay, we're going to have the lucky draw. Let me just quickly give you the special announcement and then we move on to lucky draw. Now, the special announcement is this, right? I'm actually giving away a reward program here, and first 5 members, okay, rank up to become V2. I'll be giving away $120 to you. All right, and the requirement, as I mentioned to you earlier, you need 3 direct, 20 total team members. Okay, so the moment you hit this, you then will enjoy the 120. I will send directly, okay, to your Binance wallet, whichever that you want. All right, now the validity period has been extended, so we're supposed to end by end of June, but I want to give a few more weeks, okay, chance to the team so that you can actually rank up to become V2. So we will close the whole thing on the 16th of July, okay? But at the same time, all right, I also would like to announce, all right, that we have our first V2, all right? First V2, which is none other than Andy, all right? Maybe you can just give an applause, all right? Andy have just hit his V2 rank. So I will be sending this $120, okay, later on to Andy. But at this moment, we have the first one who have actually hit the rank under my group, okay, and I'm really want to see more and more, okay, of our team actually rank up. Now, the other special announcement and also good news I want to share with the team is this. Now, you know that I've been telling you that the copy trade is coming soon, right? All right, so the good news is this, okay, I believe by next week, the copy trade, JD winner copy trade will be released. All right, are you happy? Are you happy? All right. So JD winner copy trade will be released next week. Okay. So now those of you who don't want to have all these manual and all the settings and so on, you can leave your robot 100% to the copy trade. Isn't that beautiful? So you copy the exact strategy and achieve the exact results. Okay. So that's what the copy trade will do. So so if you are happy, all right, do put something on the chat box, okay, all right? So we're going to get this thing roll out next week. So I'm going to let you know the instruction detail, how to actually copy my trade. So I will let you know in detail, all right? So I'm looking forward for this, and this is just going to be exciting. Now, let me stop here, all right? Let me stop here. All right, let me just stop here, and I'm going to open up first, okay, if there is any question or clarification you have before I invite Andy to actually do the giveaway. All right, we're going to find out who is going to be our lucky winner tonight. Now, any question that you have pertaining to the whole presentation, especially on the affiliate program, please ask me before we actually open up for the giveaway. Are you guys happy? Copy trade is coming. All right, next week. Yeah, any question? Money, I thought you have something to ask just now. Are you good? Have I answered your question?
Yes, brother, I'm good. I'm good. It's answered.
Okay, awesome. That's great. All right, I think that is our next V2, all right? Coming on board very, very soon.
Thank you.
All right, no question. Wow, that's good. I hope you understand, okay, what is you know, that is happening. That is awesome. All right, I will hand over to Andy. Andy, can we do the giveaway?
Yeah.
All right, how many people we have today, Andy?
We have 15 new.
15 new people. Okay, congratulations to all our new people.
Okay, can we start?
Yes, are we ready? All right. All right, Andy, you can go for it. Let's say who is going to be the winner. Click on. Yeah.
Already clicked. Yeah, it's turning.
I think you need to click on this one, right?
Yeah, already clicked. But the line is so slow. So.
Okay, all right. Okay, wow, congratulations. Arjun, are you there?
Yes, John, I'm here.
Congratulations to you. You are the winner tonight.
Wow.
All the way
Thank
from
you so
India.
much. Oh, thank you.
You are the most luckiest person, man. I know I've been talking to you. Wow, God is so good.
I'm the most luckiest person because I mean, you are my friend. So
Okay. Awesome. Arjun, would you like to say something since you are the lucky person tonight?
yeah, I just wanted to tell everyone, like, I know John David from, past few years, and then we have company and we made good profit and then losses also. But at the same time, I believe, like, fundamental of any investment is simple. Like, we need to spend these spare funds, and then we need to understand the power of compounding, and we need to understand the power of networking, because both the things are really important in life. So how can we actually improve ourselves in networking, and how can we make changes in others' life? That is really important. How can we educate people? And John has been doing a fantastic work, I mean, since a few years, I know, and he's a gem of a person. And I can tell everyone that we all are here because of John's integrity, honesty, and his hard work, his passion. And he's always optimistic, and he always gives you good advice. So he's not someone, I can feel like he's not here to, make profits only. Of course, he's there, but at the same time, he also tells you the risk associated with it. So yeah, I'm glad to be a part of his meet,
Awesome.
and that's it. And thank you
Awesome.
so
Thank
much for
you.
all your support.
Thank you, Arjun. I will contact you. All right. I will contact you on the $120. So that would be awesome to have Arjun on board. And last week we have Peter Moraes who won the lucky draw. Probably I'm the luckiest person. Both of them has been invited by me. All right, so hope that next week onwards we will see more and more of others. All right, bringing in your team. Actually, this is quite enjoyable, right? And let me tell you something. Next week onwards will be different. You know why? Because a lot of these people that even if they are new, they don't have to have headache already because it's all going to be done with CopyTrade. All right, so all that you need to do is just to teach them how to install the Royal Queue and make sure they have a Binance account. That's all. The rest of it will be done by the robot through the CopyTrade. Okay, that's going to be awesome. All right, so all right, okay, all right. That's awesome. Thank you, Andy, for taking care of that lucky draw aspects of it. Truly appreciate your effort. And also, I think we need to ask Andy to say something. All right, let me just add him here. Andy, you have to say something, man. Congratulations to you for becoming the first V2 in JD Royal Queue Global, man. Say something to the team. How you find this journey, and what is your next strategy, next plan, and so on.
Yeah, I'm agreed with Arjun. Dr. JD has been leading the group. The tips you won't get anywhere. The education is excellent. So pick up the tips, pick up the education, and just move forward. Yeah, you won't go wrong in ARQ, right? You won't go wrong. So just be brave. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, I'm third week into it, and then I hit the rank. So it's not that difficult. Okay,
Awesome.
thank you, Dr. John.
All right. Now, thank you so much, Andy. Truly appreciate that. You see, one of the things, right, that we really have an assurance here with let me just get back to the slide, okay? One of the things that we really have an assurance here is that, when you see that so many platforms, when you introduce, right, they have to put the money into third party, they have to put the money, and then sometimes you really get worried, right, if the third party can really sustain and keep paying, right? But here we don't really worry, right? Because we are not putting money with any third party. We are putting our money is actually in our own Binance wallet. And therefore, right, we have the peace of heart, we have the peace of mind because we know that this money is taken care, you see, because it is in their own wallet. All right. So I think that is the assurance we have. That's why I find it so easy to share this platform with people, because when people hear that their money is actually in their own wallet, in their own account, they are in full control of it, they really feel at peace, you see. So I think that is the most important thing, okay? And then quickly, if you want to invite people, just get to the menu, okay? To the menu in your apps, you will see invite. Okay, you can tap the invite. Once you tap the invite, you will see, all right, the referral link and also the invitation code. Now, I will not advise you to use the referral link because the referral link will bring them to the website and that will be Chinese. Then they have to select the language. So new member will tend to get, take away with that, right? So what you do, right? Ask them to install the apps and give them the invitation code so that they can immediately use the invitation code, okay, when they actually register from the apps. Okay, that's the easiest. All right, that's the easiest for you to do. Okay, so you can do that. So if tonight you've been invited by someone here and if they have not given you the invitation code, all right, please do check with them the invitation code. And once you have activated, you will have your own invitation code and start to spread this invitation code and start to invite people. Okay, now please understand we have this meeting every week on Friday. All right, this is our regular Friday meetup. So and it's okay, right? We can spend about 2 or 3 hours because the next day is Saturday, right? Even the new prospect will feel it a little bit rested because the next day is Saturday, so they can actually rest well. Now, if you are part of JD Royal Queue Global, right? Please understand, we have a private Telegram resource and support group. It's a private group, okay? It's not a public, so you can only an activated members can join this private group. So as I mentioned, right, if you are V2, you will be given an admin right. So I think we're going to have the first one, which is Andy going to have the admin rights, okay, because you already got 20 over peoples under you. So if you have activated, okay, please, okay, inform your leaders so that myself, Rita from Oceania, and also Andy, right, we can actually add you into the private Telegram group. Now we don't want to do public, okay, because we don't want to have everybody. We just want to have the right people in the team. So even though it is small, but we can manage this team well, and the small and these people have all these intellectual properties and the resource and the support that no one else will get outside there, right? So that's the reason why I prefer to have a smaller group but a powerful group, right? That's the most important thing. So please, all right, if you have activated, let us know so that we can add you into the group, because there are so much of resources and so much of information going on there, right? Please do that. All right. Now, the other thing is that I got a huge resource in my YouTube channel, all right? So get back to my YouTube channel at Wealth Makers Alliance. I think my channel is now close to 850 subscribers. So that's really doing well. There are so many views, and there are so much of Royal Q resources there, right? Please get back to that YouTube channel. Do subscribe, okay? Give me a likes, give me a comments, okay? And I think there are more, okay, more resources that I'm going to put up there. And I think that is really touching so many lives, all right? All right, so that is just awesome. Okay, get to the YouTube if you want to start your Binance. There are free lessons there, 1 and free lessons 2. Please get and go through those lessons and start to create your own Binance account and so on. All right. So last but not least, okay, thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming on board here today. I know, right? Thank you for making that sacrifice, your time. Really truly appreciate that. All right. Now, before I close this whole presentation, this meetup, let me just quickly, okay, ask if there is any compliments, if there is any questions, if there is any input, especially if there are any testimonies that you have that you would like to share before we end this meeting. Please do so. Anyone would like to say anything?
Thanks, JD. Mike here.
All right, no problem. All right, so with that, I would like to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. God bless you all. We meet up again next week. All right, let's look forward for more and more people to actually enjoy this whole journey. And not only that, bring in, okay, new prospects so that they too can be blessed with the giveaway. So with that, God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Good night.
Good night, JD, and good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Jerry. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time and presentation. You have explained everything in detail, and it was wonderful. And I would be needing your support because I need at the start of the presentation, I was telling you something. So if you can give me a convenient time so that we can finish what we have started.
Sure. We'll do that. Let's communicate through the WhatsApp.
Okay. Whenever you have time, just tell me. Okay.
Sure. Okay, guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We will meet up again. God bless you all.